Hi friend, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to upload multiple files at once into ChatGPT. And there are two techniques that you can use. One that is quite straightforward and one that needs a little bit of programming, but I will show you both of them and I will also share with you the code and explain to you the differences between using the first approach with the second approach. So the method number one is to consolidate the file into a zip format and then uploading it into ChatGPT. And the second method will be to transform all the files into textual files and combine them into one corpus and then integrate it into ChatGPT. And I'm going to show you right now how to do each and every one step by step. Let's dive into it. So for method number one, you need to have a folder. Like here, I have one in my desktop. And this folder, you just click right and you compress it. You have the same option on the Windows as well. I'm operating from the Mac. Now that you have a zip file, all that you do, you go into ChatGPT, and in ChatGPT you need to have the premium version, because if you go to the basic version, you don't have the ability to upload any files. You need to have the plus version. So in the plus version, you go to the subscription GPT 4.0, and here now you have this icon where you can upload files. Usually you'll have to upload one by one, but it will take you forever, and sometimes you want to use 10 files at once, or 15 or 100. So you can just all zip them as we did right now, and you can just all put them in here and say to ChatGPT, read the contents of the zip file. And ChatGPT will read the content of the zip file. And here you are. As you can see, it read all the files that we had within our folder. We can even have a quick look in here. And these are the files, CSV, PDF, all these things. And here you have them in here. And it added this DS store. This is just from the MacBook ESA on the file. So this is something that you shouldn't have to consider anyways. What is cool in here right now is that you can do your own analysis in here. So for example, you want to view the CSV file. Obviously, the more files you have and the more specific you are, because if you have 10 CSVs and you just say view the CSV file, it won't be accurate. Just specify the exact name of the file. And here, as you can see, we have already the table. You can do analysis, you can do whatever you need, and you can add as many files as you want. So this was the first method. You just zip all the files in your folder and put them all into ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT to read all the files, and then you can start prompting based on what you need. So if you're enjoying this video so far, please remember to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. The second method will blow your mind, and it's something that I'm using personally, and it's something that I charge the client $300 for, and I'll show it to you for free. Let's dive into it. So for the second method, we're going to approach things a little bit differently. We're going to go on Google Drive, and we're going to upload the folder. Just click on upload the folder and bring the folder from the desktop and upload it. I've done it already, so it's here, as you can see. So we have now the folder. What we're going to do now, we're going to go into Google Colab, and I have this code that I've already prepared. So basically this code, first, if you've never used Google Colab, I will share with you obviously the source code. Here on this side, you just click on connect. So it does connect to the instance in here. It gives you CPU, it gives you the RAM so that you can leverage Google Colab's interface. Here is just a few installations of libraries that I have that I've gone through already so that we can save some time. And this is the main code. So I can walk you briefly through the code in here. So here first, it will prompt us to connect to Google Drive, our personal Google Drive. And this is just a security measure so that we can only connect to ours and not to other people's Google Drive. Here we import all the libraries that we're using inside this code. Here we give the path, the direct path into the Google Drive. So it's always /content/drive/my drive. And here after the last slash, you have the name of your doc. Exactly, you put it in there. So you will put the name of your doc in there. Make sure that you have the exact local path, otherwise it won't read it. And the rest in here, we just go in through each and every type of file, which could be PDF, CSV, Excel, PPTX for PowerPoint, DocX for Google Docs, and all those things, even images and videos, I added them in here, so that whenever the code finds one of those type of files, it just converts it into text, into .txt. And the goal here is that we're going to put all those files into a txt1 corpus file. So you see here is just a bunch of functions that we have to convert CSV into txt, Parquet file, docx, ODT, pptx, image, code, IPYNB for Jupyter notebooks. You have everything that you need, and you can see them all here in one place. So basically the code here also explains that if there is one type of files that is not included in the folder, just skip it. Basically everything here is done for you. You just have to run it. The only thing that you should be aware of is just to use your own path in here, upload your folder into Google Drive, and everything should run smoothly. So now if you run the code, here it only took 12 seconds. It can take more if the folder is way bigger. Now if you go back into Google Drive and enter again, it might take a few seconds, just be patient, and here it is. We have the full corpus. So this full corpus, now we can download it, and here it's going to be downloaded in a few seconds, and we can also view it quickly just to see what's going on. So in the code, I've put that I want a delimiter between each and every file so that we have something that we can share with ChatGPT so that it knows how to differentiate between each and every file. Otherwise, it'll be just a bunch of text and ChatGPT won't make the difference which file it is. So we have here the first file. If we go, maybe we scroll, we might find the second one. Here, for example, we can see a second file. Again, here a third file and the fourth file. So this is what we wanted. We have all the files all converted into .txt file into one corpus.txt, and this full corpus now we can go into ChatGPT, start a new chat, put on the new corpus that we just downloaded, and here you can add this prompt that I specifically wrote for this purpose that I can share with you as well, that just explains that we want ChatGPT to read the .txt file that has a delimiter that looks like this, and we wanted to find all the .txt document inside the file, and then please review everything for us. And we can just prompt it and wait for the response. And here you are, as you can see, now ChatGPT found all the documents and also gave us a brief description of each and every document, which is perfect in this case. Then you can just prompt it and do whatever you want with the files that you just uploaded now. So here you are, you have two different approaches. The first one is to zip the folder and put it directly into ChatGPT. And the second one is to create the full corpus.txt where you englobe all the type of files and you transform them, convert them into text, and then you upload just one single text file into ChatGPT. So here you can already guess a little bit what might be the differences. When you just put the whole zip file, the file might be big. You can get into some limitations. But if you put the full corpus.txt, just the text file, you might put some bigger data sets in there and you can do some faster analysis. So here it will really depend on what type of files you're using. Maybe if you rely more on video and pictures, just go for the zip, keep it as it is. Because even though when you transform into text, the ChatGPT is still able to analyze a picture properly, even though it transforms it into text and can do some analysis, but it's less powerful than doing it directly from the source picture or the source video. And in terms of data analysis and efficiency, a zip file will be a little bit less efficient because it's slower, there's a lot of files, and ChatGPT every time has to go through all of them to understand what you're talking about. But when you have everything consolidated in one file, it's just one analysis, it's straightforward, and it's way faster. So it really depends on what you're doing, what type of files. If you have a bunch of PDFs, it's fine, I think, to keep them in a zip folder, even though you could potentially go through the code and switch them into TXT and work faster and faster and just every time put one file. Maybe create a few corpuses for different types of folders that you have. That's completely up to you. Let me know in the comment section which one of these two approaches you're eager to try today, and let me know what results you get from it. We're here to learn, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Again, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me grow on YouTube, and I really appreciate it. See you on the next one.